course, the first day of school, I thought we was gonna be in the same class. And when I seen her, I'm like, okay, I seen them. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna look at her. Like, nah, she ain't. But then I just kept looking at her. I was like, damn, man, she's so beautiful though, man. So, but unfortunately, like I say, we wound up not being in the same class. But you know, so I'm thinking we were gonna pick up back off. You know, say over time, like I said, I was like, you know what, I still got feelings for her. So I'm thinking we still gonna pick back up on where we left off on in 3rd grade. But as time say, hey, sometimes, hey, when you spend like a certain time apart from somebody, like, hey, they can instantly turn into somebody different. You feel me? So that whole you know, so of course, you know what I'm saying, it's no secret, like I'm still stuck on or whatever. So basically, you know what I'm saying, I had you know what I'm saying, I was just all over or whatever. But then I don't even think she was dating nobody, but it was just like, I guess if she got tired, like she was still like coming to my defense and saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like if somebody said, like if a chick said I was ugly, like she was straight up saying like, no, he not ugly or whatever. So she was still doing that. She was still doing a little other stuff or whatever. But then I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, boy, like I really want her though. So I think what happened was, I think even with that, I think I just didn't go with my move or whatever. And of course, a female, they ain't gonna wait forever, you feel me? So, cause I remember over time, like, so I used to buy her, you know, so I used to buy her all kind of stuff or whatever. But then after a while, I just noticed, like, when she kept saying like her and the dude was like, that was an uncle or whatever. I'm like, man, I don't buy it. So I had my suspicions on that, but I ain't tripped. But then what happened was, she instantly like started, I didn't know she was dating somebody else or whatever. Cause that was another homeboy of mine that she started dating or whatever. So that caught me off guard. Like, I mean, how you mean they dating or whatever? So yeah, she was like, yeah, they're dating or whatever. So I'm like, dang, man. So of course, you know me, I'm hurt. You feel me? Cause I'm like, dang, cause I'm still in love with this girl. So, but of course she still had me around because she sees me as a friend. You feel me? So like I said, she, you know what I'm saying, she started dating one of my homeboys and everything. So then, cause I think even before then, or no, like I said, they started dating or whatever. But I thought it was just something like, I thought it was just like some little puppet love or whatever. I ain't think they was like serious. You feel me? Cause I was just like, I'm just looking at dude and I'm like, but like, nah, like you ain't better than me. You feel me? So then over time, I think, so what happened was, see, this was my very first, like, heartbreak ever from a woman. Like, see, over time, what happened was, okay, like, because I remember we was at recess one day, and then, I remember, like, all, like, the people that we knew or whatever, they was all gathered around them and everything or whatever. So, me, I'm walking by her, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get by her, you feel me, get next to her, you feel me. So then, that's when I noticed it, like, she asked me, she was like, where the ring at? I'm like, where the ring at? So basically what they were doing is they were doing like a, they was being playful, like acting like they about to get married or something like that or whatever. So of course me, when I found out what it was, you know, instantly I'm hurt. So, okay, I walk away from it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but I don't want to see it, like, so. But then, like about her, she still seeing me as a friend, so she was like, so she was trying to gather everybody together or whatever. So then, she called me. She was like, she had called me. She said, hey, she's like, come on. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I just gave her like a look, like, bro, like really, like you want me to come over there? You know how I feel about you, but like you really want me to come over there and actually watch that tape? You know what I'm saying? So I was already hurt by that. Then. This was the dagger, like, on top of that, because, okay, yes, I'm seeing, because, yeah, that was on a Friday, and I'm seeing that or whatever, but that next day, one of my aunts, she was getting married, so I was like, bruh. Like, what the hell? Like, bruh. So, yeah, that was a horror weekend, because I had to experience that. Luckily, like I said, they didn't really go through, I'm talking about, with the chick or whatever, like, they didn't go through with it, because I think the blood had run. Recess was over, so they ain't never really went through it. But still, it was already like the hurt was already there. You feel me? Like, but like, so yeah, even like at my auntie's wedding, like I couldn't really be happy for her, you know what I'm saying, as I wanted to be, because it's just like, okay, yeah, you getting married, and I'm happy for that, but it's just like, yeah, it's just I was already experiencing a heartbreak with that or whatever. So I thought, yeah, it was the point like it got. like it just started like bothering me. So I think what happened was, see, I did like some home. I tried to do like some homework and stuff, pretty much. So I tried to, what it was, okay, I tried to like, cause there was just another chick that liked me or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, of course I was brushing her off because, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, cause I'm, like I said, I'm in love with another chick or whatever, so I feel bad about it doing it, but what I did was, okay, I tried to be a homework. It was saying like, I was telling the chick that I liked her, yeah, oh, homegirl like got an issue with you or whatever, I want to fight you and all that BS or whatever. So at first I felt like she was going for it. She was like, huh? So cause she was always asking me like, you know what I'm saying, oh, she said anything else, So of course over time I'll be making up stuff, you know what I'm saying. And it seemed like she was going for it, but then, you know what I'm saying, really was like I was trying to like, cause I don't even think I said something to like, well, yeah, she trying to push up on dude too or whatever, and I think, or I ain't saying like I seen her and dude. But I just thought what I was doing, I just thought that I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to the point where like, cause I think I said, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was like I got your back or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like she ain't gonna touch you or whatever, like I'm gonna protect you and all that. I was just doing something like that or whatever. I can't really like recall what I was doing, but it was like some homework and stuff. Pretty much what I was doing, I was trying to break her and do it up. You know what I'm saying, I was trying to break that up, you know what I'm saying, just like come to her defense or whatever, and then, but over time, like I said, it was just, I feel bad on that, you know what I'm saying. Of course, I apologize later on, you know what I'm saying, to the chick, you know what I'm saying, who I involved. Because like I said, she didn't deserve that, you feel me? So over time, like I said, it got to the point, I think the chick that I liked it, she caught on to what I was doing. So it got to the point, like, I kept on coming up to her, I kept saying stuff. It got to the point, she was like, but I don't care, like, what she's saying or whatever, So I kind of figured, like, yeah, she catching on to it. So then one day, like, you know what I'm saying, I seen her and the chick that I was, you know what I'm saying, lying on to her about, like, they were talking or whatever. So instantly I walked over there. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go with the plan or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm looking at it as she about to touch her or whatever. So then I walked over there, and then one of the teachers, he was right there too. So I ain't know, like, they were just like hashing, and I was just like, wait, are you really saying, because what happened was, like, she a poster girl was like, are you really saying such and such or whatever. Then she was like, of course, the, you know what I'm saying, girl was like, no, like, I don't know where he's getting that from. So that's why I said, I mean, looking back on it, I feel so bad for doing it, because like I said, the chick didn't deserve it, you feel me? So he said, like, cause the teacher, he like, yeah, just the worst I want to see. So he was like, he was just telling me like why I'm causing all this commotion with such and such or whatever. So all like the spotlight was on me. Like, hey, I ain't like, I was the bad guy. You feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna like sugarcoat it. Like, I was the bad guy. Like, what I was doing was wrong. So basically, like I said, yeah. But even like him, like even when nothing with the teacher, when he was talking to me, like he wasn't even like, of course he was holding me accountable. Don't get me wrong, but he's also talking to me like, you know what I'm saying, man to man, like, cause he understood why I was doing what I was doing or whatever. So I felt like, cause I was already sad about it. I was like, dang, so she figured out what I was doing. So I think I lost her completely now. So I was already sad about that. So then, as you know, he was talking to me man to man or whatever. He was like, bro, it was just pretty much, he was just saying like, okay, I get why you're doing it, bro, but he was just like, but it's different ways to go about, like, to get her, like, you know what I'm saying. He's like, yeah, what you doing now? He's like, yeah, you just trying to cause all that to try to get to her heart or get her heart or whatever. He was like, nah, that's not the way to do it. Of course, you know me, I'm sad, and then like I'm feeling bad about it, and then, you know what I'm saying, of course he pretty much hit it right on the money, like what I was doing. So of course, you know what I'm saying, me, I'm a kid. Now, I ain't gonna be ashamed about it, you know. I actually cried on the spot, you know. It was just me and him, but you know, I actually cried on the spot or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, it wasn't like he was just getting on me about, you know, or just making me feel bad about it. Like, he held me accountable, but he was just like, he understood like where I was coming from, but he was like, but it's different ways, you know what I'm saying, to go about it, you feel me? So I ain't like instantly, it's just like, I crossed paths with her, I think twice that day at school, like after recess or whatever, but I was like, bro, I think it was on the Thursday too, so I was like, bro, like, yeah, I think I lost her, man, So then, you know what I'm saying, so as I went home, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know, it's on my mind, so I'm in my room, laying in my bed just thinking about it. I'm feeling bad about it because it's like I'm trying to cause like a big commotion, and it's just like, nah, that cause knowing me, I'm like, but that's not me. It's just me acting off feelings or whatever. So then I was like, you know what? I guess it was just another attempt to try to save, like me and her, at least save our friendship or whatever. So I think what happened was, so I had wrote her a letter, apologizing and everything. And of course I said, I said, yeah, I still love you or whatever, but but I'm happy for you and dude's relationship or whatever. So as when I got to school, I went up to him. I went up to the teacher that had talked to me or whatever. So I had told him what I had did or whatever. So he was like, hey, handle your business, bud. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, so I respect him so much for that. Like I said, he didn't look at me as, oh, I'm just a bad guy, like I'm just doing this and that. It's like, no, like he understood what I was doing, but he was just telling me like, nah, it's different ways to go about it or whatever. So when I told him that, he was like, hey, handle your business or whatever. So of course I think it's another chick I was cool with. I had her reading the letter or whatever at the end. So I guess she was just screening it and make sure, okay, is it good enough for them? And of course she gave me the okay. So I think I gave her the letter, or somebody else gave her the letter. But so throughout the day or whatever, that was all on my mind. I was like, okay, I wonder if she actually gonna read it or if she gonna throw it away. But yeah, she actually did like read the letter or whatever. So I remember I was at recess, I was still feeling bad about it. So it's like, so instead of me just like playing ball, I just sat down somewhere. I was still feeling bad about it. So then, as I'm sitting down, like I see her and all her friends walking up to me. So in my head, I'm like, bro, they get me. But nah, it was like, she asked me, like, she walked up to me, and then she stood next to him. She was like, what's wrong? I said, oh, nothing. I said something like I was tired or something like that, or whatever. No, I said I was sleepy or whatever. And she was like, oh, and then everything seemed all good. So I'm guessing, okay, yeah, she forgives me for what I did or whatever. And then, cause I told, cause I remember I went back to the teacher. I told him, I said, hey, yeah, I said, we good now, whatever. He said, yeah. She told me, you wrote the letter. Then, then he was like, he said, yeah, she thought I was the one that told, cause after he told her, like, like he okayed me for, to give her the letter or whatever. So he thought like he told me to put the I love you part in there. I was like, oh no, sweetheart. That's all me. So hey, I was in love with you feel me? So, but I think even like over time, like like we was past all that or whatever, but I think over time, I think her and dude like was slowly but surely like just just growing apart or whatever, because she was kind of like, kind of getting back towards like in my good, I ain't gonna say in my good graces, but like she was just getting, like I guess that she was just starting to feel me a little bit or whatever. So, cause I remember like on my birthday, like, hey, I like to say it was like the sweetest thing ever, cause I think I was going to the bathroom. I had got out of class, I was going to the bathroom or whatever, and in the hallway, I think she was just going to get water or whatever. So as I seen her, like I crossed paths with her, she had spoke to me, and I had spoke back, and then as I'm walking, I'm about like it's like at the last split second, like I seen her holding her hands out to give me a hug over there, man. She gave me a hug, but that was like, I just felt like you could just feel like when a hug is like intimate or like if it's sincere, So like I said, she gave me a hug, and I was like, wow. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so that was her birthday gift to me. She just gave me a hug. Hey, it wasn't nothing big or whatever. It's just, hey, she gave me a hug. So, but then after I was like, but at the same time, I was like, I couldn't act on it because I thought her and dude was still going together. But come to find out, her and dude like eventually like stopped going together. So I'm like, bet. So not too long after they broke up, like she started messing with somebody else or whatever. Then I noticed then, like, okay, when chick would say like, this is the crazy part, then when somebody would say I was ugly or whatever, like she stopped coming to my defense. So that was one. And then two was when then number two was when she, cause I had another one, like my homegirl, like she had Cause she used to ride the bus with us. So I used to talk to her all the time. You know, so just vent to her about stuff or whatever. So she was like, she like, yeah, I can definitely like try to, you know what I'm saying, put in a good word for him. So I'm like, all right, bet. So then she came back the next day or whatever. So I actually, like, I was anxious. I was like, yeah, what she said? Yeah, she put that hurt on me.